Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So this is going to be an unboxing of the Arkham Knight figure. I don't know if this is from the video game or if it's one of those Batman security robots or something. Excuse our ignorance. Not a figure that we would normally get for ourselves, but as we mentioned in a previous video, the day after the autumnal equinox, we were struck a traumatic blow and have just kind of been pantomiming through life since then. We've had these figures in our possession forever, but just couldn't bring ourselves to open them or review them or even look at them. So you can see the dust that had built up on this. So we went, I believe we got this figure at a local toy convention. There was a gentleman there that we used to work with at Tower Records. We've known for quite some time, and we see him at the conventions every so often. And he saw how awful we looked and just kind of gave me this figure, which was nice. So his name is Donovan, by the way, but I don't know the name of his. I don't even know if he has a company, but he sells toys at the smaller conventions. But if there is somebody that knows where this character is from, I wouldn't mind being educated about it. Looks like he comes with a couple grenades and a grappling hook. And he's not entirely strapped in, too. So it should be a bit easier to get removed from here. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Nice. So there's some nice detailing on this. Maybe a little paint around the edges here. Might give it some flair. So let's look at the arms. Okay, so the pauldrons, if that's what they're called, shoulder pads, whatever, they're rubbery, so it gives them a little bit more play in the arms. They go up and down. Elbows, double jointed. What about the head here? Head's really stiff. And he's got this collar back here, so he can't necessarily point his head up or look up. Doesn't look down that much either. There's very little play in this whole sew. This is rubberized to give him that play. Then at the waist, not so much at the waist because of the belt. Legs can separate pretty nicely, but you got this belt right here kind of blocking things in these pouches. Knees, also double jointed. Nice amount of play in them. Ankles, point up and down, toes point. They don't necessarily go side to side though, which is fine. That can create trouble sometimes. Does he have the swivel arm? Yeah, okay, at his shoulder. Doesn't have it in the legs though. Kind of looks like he might, but that's fine. Not quite sure if I want to open up the weapons though. Let's stand you up over here for a minute. Or try to anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of play in these ankles though. Look at that. There we go. All right. So I'm wondering, I guess not. Almost looks like with the handles there that you'd be able to hang the grenades somewhere on them. So do these snap in there, or do you have to have the tape there to hold them in place? That's for the grenade. That's not gonna stay in there without the tape. Don't think the gun is either, but looks like I can save the tape here. There we go. See, kind of crucial for him to look up if he's going to shoot the batarang now. What do they call that? Grappling hook? Bat hook, whatever. This is a well-made figure, though. It kind of has some anime influences to me, the design. But again, I'm ignorant about where this particular character is from. So this is Batman, the Arkham Knight. A figure by McFarlane Toys. Great sculpt. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you for joining us. Stay healthy. Always be kind. Take care.